Hey y'all, today we are going to be in Numbers 32 where we see our next mention of Joshua. And it's a brief mention, but everywhere we see him, everywhere he pops up, tells us a little bit more about who he was and his character and most importantly, his relationship with God and how he served. So here we are in Numbers 32. 3 tribes settle east of the Jordan. We've got Moses and the chief priest Eleazar, and they're really deciding about inheritances, about divisions. And we see Joshua pop up here in Numbers 32:12, but I'll start just a little bit before so we can have some context. I'll go a little bit after, and then we'll talk about it. For when they went up into the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, and they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel, that they should not go into the land which the Lord had given them. And the Lord's anger was kindled at the same time, and he sware, saying, Surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord. And the Lord's anger was kindled again against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of the Lord was consumed. So right there I'll pause, because it's interesting that you see, like, as we tell the story, it's like the Lord's angry, and then all of a sudden it mentions these two, and then the Lord's angry again. And so in that's where I see Joshua gives us a great insight into God, right? What can assuade God's anger in a moment's notice? Being faithful, following him, being a good and faithful servant, showing obedience to him, giving honor to him in moments when it's easier to not honor him, right? So that's what Joshua did. That's what Caleb did here. And in this little passage, we see that God's telling us, that's what I want, because it calmed him down. Then he showed anger again as we talk about them wandering in the wilderness. But notice that faithfulness is something that can just get God in a nice, peaceful place with you. And that leaves him open for conversation, which is something Joshua learned from his time with him in the tabernacle. And behold, ye are risen up in your father's stead, an increase of sinful men, to argument the fierce of the anger of the Lord towards Israel. For if you turn away from him, he will yet again leave them in the wilderness, and he shall destroy all the people. And they came near unto him and said, We will build sheepfolds here for our cattle, and cities for our little ones. We'll set up flocks, we'll put up shepherds, we'll watch out for your word, Lord. We will remain faithful, so that your anger is not kindled against us. Another lesson from Joshua. Happy Sunday, chatting at Cheesman in Numbers 32. Happy Sunday.